Hi, I'm Stacey from FundCalibre, and last month FundCalibre's research team held its summer investment committee and awarded 5 new funds an elite rating and 2 elite radar badges. Additionally, 2 previous radar funds have also been moved to an elite rating following a 3-year track record. Here to give a brief overview of each of these funds is Juliet Schooling Ladder, Ryan Lightfoot-Aminoff, and James Yardley. Let's start with the 5 new elite ratings. Juliet, James, can you tell us a little bit about each of these new funds?
Yes, I'll start with GAMSTAR Disruptive Growth. It's a global equity fund, but this one invests in companies across a variety of industries that are set to benefit from the disruption that the next wave of technological change will bring about. So although it's focusing on technology, it's not a pure technology fund and therefore more diversified. The second fund is the FSSA All China Fund. The team behind this fund has an incredible track record of investing in Chinese equities. Their ability to invest in A shares and across the Chinese market, combined with their proven process of investing in quality businesses and management, gives the fund an advantage over its competitors in our view. I'll turn it over to Juliet to tell you about the 2 funds from firms that may be new to FundCalibre viewers, Capital Group and SVM.
Next up is Capital Group New Perspective. It's a global equity fund that has a unique multi-manager approach. 7 managers, in fact. They're investing in companies that are leading change in global trends and, importantly, identifying them in the early stages of their growth trajectory. As James mentioned, the next fund is from SVM. SVM UK Opportunities is a UK equity fund, and its manager has the flexibility to invest in companies of all shapes and sizes across the UK. And while it has a value tilt, it's not beholden entirely to a value philosophy. The manager will invest in growth stocks where he sees opportunity.
And the final new rating was WYND International. It was the only investment trust to get a rating this time around. The research team think it's a core option for any investor looking for a conservatively managed offering. It taps into 9 distinct trends that we'll all be familiar with, among them automation, online services, scientific equipment, healthcare costs, screen time, and the move to a low-carbon world.
2 more new funds from ARTEMIS were also awarded an elite radar. Ryan, can you talk us through those?
The first is ARTEMIS Positive Future, which is really interesting from an ESG point of view. It's a global equity fund that was only launched in April this year, and the 4-strong management team is looking for firms making material positive impact on the world through either environmental or social improvements. The second is also from ARTEMIS, and it's the Target Return Bond Fund. This is a slightly older fund as it was launched in December 2019, and it's a completely different kettle of fish. It's a steady Eddie targeted absolute return fund with a heavy emphasis on controlling risk. It targets an annual return of at least the Bank of England rate plus 2.5% after fees, and invests globally in government and corporate bonds, as well as asset-backed and mortgage-backed securities.
And in addition to those 7 funds, 2 funds have also been moved from radar to rated.
That's right. The first of these 2 funds is Brown Advisory US Flexible Equity. Hutch Vernon had managed this fund since launch in 2014, but he retired in July 2019, handing the reins to co-manager Manish Bajaj. The fund invests in US companies at bargain prices and has a bias towards medium and large-sized businesses, and firms with management change offer particular appeal. Now Manish has his minimum 3-year track manager record, which passes our AlphaQuest screen. We are happy to move this fund to an elite rating.
The second fund to move is GAM UK Equity Income, which was launched in October 2017. It's a UK equity income fund that invests in companies of all sizes, from the very small and those listed on the AIM stock market through to the FTSE 100. While the manager is targeting a yield higher than that given by the UK stock market, he's also looking for steady dividend growth. This fund has also now marked its 3rd anniversary and passes the AlphaQuest screen, so we're moving it from radar to an elite rating.
To find out more about each of these funds in detail or to read our latest ideas and insights, visit fundcalibre.com, and don't forget to subscribe for weekly videos and interviews.